Once again, we have passport bros fighting in Colombia over women.
Did that man really just say that once again the passport bros are fighting over women of the night? Wait a minute. Let me just try to digest this. Let me just try to swallow it down, honey, because no, ma'am. You got these dudes talking all this trash about basically every woman in America, but they go to another country and fight over peas. $20 peas now. Those women over there aren't thinking about you, sir. They don't give a damn. Pay your money and get the hell on.
You guys heard me. They have been fighting in Colombia over women again. You guys heard me. They have been fighting in Colombia over women again. I've seen 1 or 2 videos out there. Some people are saying that it was over street workers. Other people are saying it was American women that started the fight.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Does that make sense to you? Most women that go to Colombia usually are going to go to a resort, some type of nice place. You in the damn hood, sir. That is nobody but black passport bros. Most times, women are going to those types of places. Why would we? We want to see the culture of the city. Now, don't get me wrong. Stella might get her groove back, but she ain't going over in no damn hood to do it.
Word on the street in Colombia is basically that these guys were fighting over street women again. It's been seen in Medellin where these guys are fighting over women who are adult services workers. Some people get jealous. I don't know why, because it's just worked for them. And yeah, they get their feelings a certain way. I know everybody's here for the tea and they don't want to hear me talking for a long time, so let's get to it first. These guys don't want to understand. Oh, word travels quickly amongst Colombians. The city of Cartagena is already talking, even as far as Medellin. I hear people talking about it with these exact same videos. See, one of the people who sent me this, they were there. Okay, they were there.
They are falling in love with being treated humanely. And the reality is, it doesn't actually take much, man. I've had brothers call me like, you know, this woman cooked me dinner. I had a brother sit down to me. He lives real close to me. He told me he had his first date with a wife he's been married to now for 15 years. His first date with her, he was living with his parents, didn't have a car, didn't have a job.
No way.
You know, she was willing to go on a date with her. The date was Netflix and chill. She brought over a full home cooked meal and I think it was like a pineapple cake.
Yeah, right, bitch.
To a man that was, and he told me, was dismissed by black women on a routine basis simply because of what he didn't have.
You are dumb, unattractive, overweight, unworthy, untalented.
Yeah. This is not, I think she's Latina, but the point is she saw value in him that nobody else saw. 15 years later, they're married with kids, doing well.
15 years. Bitch, please.
Bro, what are you talking?
And so many guys will say, "Oh, well, nobody really knows." Okay, let's do the math. Okay, they were fighting outside of a club called Delirium in Cartagena. A lot of street workers work in Delirium picking up Johns. So how many times have you ever seen, I don't know, passport bros fighting in the Cathedral of Las Lajas?
That's what they'd want you to think. The reality is they're whining, dining, and sleeping with the same type of women they're trying to escape. Actually, the women they're going after are worse.
No, touch that. And I'm no, she might be breakfast and she went to breakfast. You buy me breakfast, you want money back? You fucking crazy.
Leave my room. She will not leave my room, and I'm keep telling her to leave my room. Leave my room. Now I'm calling. I don't give a f if you call the cops. This she gonna call the cops. This hoe got me f***ed up. You better not touch none of my hoe. You touch my I'ma slap the out you. Here's your $300 for you to leave. Fucking get the fuck out of here. This is for police.
No $100, no money. No money, no money.
Really good.
No money.
Hey, Sean, did you show her money?
Yeah, but she still act like she don't want the fucking money.
But
She trying to extort you, man.
The rate on the
Don't worry about the rate. It's just
the fact that you
now you offered her the money. Now she act like she don't want to take the fucking money.
She don't.
She's trying to twist us out of trying to get some more fucking money. Think about it, baby. No.
Delete her shit.
They say they're getting a better deal. They've left the matrix. The women overseas cook and clean. You can actually turn a hoe into a housewife in these third world countries. They don't care about your money, your social status, and how you look, blah, blah, blah. We have eyes and we can see what's going on. These types of passport bros are sex tourists. They don't care about the culture, and they don't respect the women there beyond what they have between their legs. They don't even care about their own well-being in a lot of cases. They get drugged, robbed, or killed because they lack street smarts and they think it can't happen to them.
I got drugged and robbed from $100,000 4 days ago.
I don't think we got drugs.
Tus pechos son apetecibles.
I'm drunk and they drug.
Is risking your life really worth some ass? Think about that. You're flying over 1,000 miles just to risk your life for some ass. That brings us to this subcategory of sex tourism. The passport bro that's a fucking creep. These guys take it a step further and broadcast their bullshit to the masses on YouTube, disguising it as casually walking through a specific part of whatever country they're in. To the casual viewer, this doesn't really look suspicious. Until you realize all they're doing is walking around the red light districts in these areas with cameras, following and filming ass the entire time. And they pass these videos off as being in paradise, which in turn makes the country they're in look trashy and gives the perception to men that haven't had pussy before that all the women there are easy. The inverse of this would be someone from another country going to the Blade in Vegas, filming the women walking around half naked, and then posting about how much Vegas is a paradise for men. It's disgusting, but it does get worse.
Right? Can you imagine those same guys here in this area? How many times have you seen them in, let's say, in the River of the Seven Colors? How many passport bros do you see in the River of the Seven Colors fighting? You ever seen passport bros fighting in those type of places? In the Cathedral of Salt? No. So I'm going to let you guys be the judge. Some people say it was over street workers. Other people say it was North American women who were fighting with each other.
No way. I want to see the receipts.
And the guy stepped in. You guys do the math. You know, they get their feelings hurt because us Colombians are telling you guys the truth.
Come on, get back to the show.
Yo, Jesus.
I can't say what I can confirm with my eyes because this is something that myself been seeing on the street, on the clubs, and in the clock tower too. The brothers in Colombia, American citizens, foreigners, that we fight for working words. This is the truth. This is the reality. And nobody can say that this is not true, because I've been seeing brothers getting mad because another brother is getting a number from the working girls that they talking with in the middle of the tower. Please, fellas, do a favor for yourself. Think about you. Think about your family. Think about your child if you had child, you know.
We're looking for somewhere to post up our black asses for the night. So bang bang, skeet skeet, nigga. We're just a couple of pimps, no hoes. We're just a couple of pimps, no hoes. Okay. Leave now. We're gonna call the cops.
He has seen multiple times that American citizens, North American US citizens, okay, because Colombia is America also, that they have been fighting over working girls, street workers, prostitutes.
Well, call me when you get home. Okay.
Okay, and it is a common known fact that these North American citizens will do that, not understanding that it's a form of work for them. All right, and he's trying to tell you guys, hey, you guys need to stop doing that. You need to be careful not to do it in Colombia. The next part is a very serious, and I need for you guys to pay attention to this, okay? Because I have been saying this many times over, and I get accused of racism. I get accused of being jealous. I get accused of all sorts of things. Passport goofballs are getting into trouble, and the bosses are looking away. The real big bosses are looking away, okay? Let me explain to you what he means by that. The United States citizens are going to Cartagena. They're going to Barranquilla, they're going to Bogota, Medellin, getting into all sorts of trouble, getting into all these types of fights. And the big bosses are looking away right now for the moment, temporarily, because they're bringing in the money. But you need to understand that the moment you step off the airplane, they're watching your every move, where you eat, where you sleep, what you do, your social media. They know everything about you.
I'm a big player.
Yeah.
I'm a big Dundada in the States, bro.
Okay.
I live on 80 acres.
Man, that sounds nice.
80 acres.
That sounds nice. 80 acres.
80 acres. Yeah. Do what you want. Football field.
Yeah.
Zip line. Know like y'all got the zip line?
Yeah.
I got it in my backyard.
Seriously?
Seriously, man. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Okay? And sooner or later, you guys are going to get across the wrong line, the wrong cross person, because that is going to wear thin. Listen up, Passport Bro knuckleheads. Listen closely. Us Colombians cannot go around doing the exact same thing, because if we go around getting into fights, which we're not allowed to be doing at parties and establishments, the bosses are going to put a price on us, and we're going to have to pay for it. And you know who these bosses are? It's not the government. It is not the law enforcement.
I'm the biggest boss that you see.
All right. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to explain to you guys so you do not get into trouble, so you can go to Colombia, have your vacation, and come back safely. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what he's saying? We're trying to tell you, but we cannot tell you openly. I cannot name names. I cannot give too much info. Do you understand me? I'm being very serious. This is not a joke. I'm not playing around.
What the fuck? He ain't playing. You think he playing about his money?
Just to let you know, as I was filming this, because I do have family that are visiting right now, they actually told me, hey, you're saying too much. I don't want you to be targeted. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So when you fight, there is people who fight. You can't fight on the Paris. You can't have problems on Paris here in Cartagena, because you're going to have problems. If you ruin a party, and this just happened to a friend of mine, got into a trouble, and these people started fighting, and the next day they caught my friend and they caught the other person who he got the problem with, and they told him like, you got.
Long story short, they were at a party. His friend and another friend got into an altercation with another person. Guess what happens? The next day, the big bosses sent people looking for them, and they got caught. Listen to what he says after.
And you had this time to pay for what you ruined for. You had 3 days, you have 5 days to pay $600, $1,000, and you had to find the money, or either you leave the city.
Most Colombians make about $300 to $350 a month. His friends got into an altercation. They got into a fight, just like these passport bros, these North American United States citizen passport bros did in front of this club, okay? And because his friends who are Colombians got into a fight, they stopped business, and because they stopped business, they stopped making money. And you know what happens when you stop making money for the business? The big bosses will look for you, and the big bosses found his friends and also the people who were involved in the fight, and they say you got to pay $600, $800, or $1,000 within 3 to 5 days, or you need to leave the city. Most people make about $300 a month. How are you going to do that in a few days? And then he goes on to say in his video, which I'm not going to show the whole thing because I do not like to take credit away from people. If you want to, please go to visit his channel. But he goes on to say that you guys need to be careful because patience is wearing thin.
Yeah, I want y'all to know, and I'm keeping it a buck, I got drugged yesterday. And it's my fault because I met some chicks from Medellin off of Tinder. So I brought them to my crib, and then I was trying to surprise my boy, and then eventually they drugged us. And guys, they took everything. They took my iPad, they took my MacBook, they took my iPhone 13 Pro, they took my Samsung S20, they took my drone, they pretty much took my credit cards. Like, I got pictures of them, and I'm gonna post it on my channel. Like, Cartagena is dangerous, guys. I've been here for 2 years, almost 2 years, and I've never been in no situation like this. But I want you guys to know, man, like, I post this so y'all can understand this doesn't happen to you. You know what I mean? It could get very dangerous here, guys. Don't trust people here.
What do you mean?
They will fuck us.
Patience is wearing thin for you passport bros, and it's not going to be nice because for right now, you can get away with it because you're United States citizens. But once the money stops flowing, the big bosses, they are not going to be happy, and they're going to want their money one way or the other. So you guys need to play nice, because if you don't play nice and if you just don't start changing your behaviors, some of you will not be able to, maybe, be able to come back home to see your families and your kids and back to your jobs and stuff like that, and, live nice, cushy life in the United States.
They prefer to go to third world countries where there is little to no male competition, and their money can compensate for their lack of manhood. And because they're taking their dust and their same pathology out there, what we're seeing is a different story.
You think it's funny going to our houses as your little playground, right? You think it's funny coming to our homes and treating it like a brothel.
Or if you want to be more direct, you can type out your question in the chat under a super chat.
Now he gave Floyd $2 and he said, I'll donate $10 if you date a 300-pound chica live. Oh. So he's getting money for doing chaotic things on live. And all of these passport bros talking about they don't pay for no coochie. They all do. They are running game for dates.
We just a couple of pimps, no hoes. We just a couple of pimps, no hoes.
Guys, you need to be careful. Stop misbehaving and stop doing that in Colombia. Don't get into any fights. Stop looking for women in the worst parts of society. All right? Stop going to the darkest areas of Colombian society. Do something nice. Go visit the Wayu people, a nice tribe, indigenous tribe in the Northeast. Okay? You could do ecotourism. You can go to the Lost City. You can go scuba diving. You can go to the Far East and look at ancient monoliths that are thousands of years old. There's lots of things to do in Colombia that are nice and cultural.
So I advise you to find something safe to do.
There. These smarter women, they will stop at nothing for made us leave. They will do whatever it takes just to make us stay here to be miserable while they're out in the streets riding the carousel, riding the penis carousel. It's like they're going to a carnival and they see all the horses, and then all of a sudden they climb one horse and they climb to the other. I mean, listen. Oh, Chaz says but you can pull a woman here. Only the bad ones I don't pull, but the good ones I can't.